Do you know what kills more soldiers than the gunfight? The climb. And every soldier who figured that out only did it one way, in complete darkness. Not because they were ordered to, but because the ones who climbed in daylight didn't come back. Here's the psychology behind why and what it teaches about the human brain under the most extreme pressure imaginable. 1. The second you stand up, you die. Most people think combat danger is about bullets flying. It isn't. It's about information. The moment a soldier goes vertical, he gives the enemy everything they need. His speed, his direction, his distance. He becomes a silhouette against the sky, moving slowly, hands occupied, completely unable to defend himself. In Vietnam, U.S. forces were losing men on a ridge in the Ia Drang Valley, not in firefights, during the climb, in broad daylight. Men who had survived months of combat, dead in the first 3 minutes of an ascent. The enemy wasn't doing anything special. They were just watching and waiting for someone to stand up against the sky. 2. Darkness doesn't just hide you, it breaks them. Here's what most people miss. Climbing at night isn't just about not being seen. That's the obvious part. The part nobody talks about is what darkness does to the enemy's brain. A sniper in daylight is deadly because he has complete information, distance, speed, direction, target. He is in control. Take away the light, and suddenly he can hear you but can't place you. He has a rifle and nothing to aim at. Researchers studying combat stress found that uncertainty, not danger, produces the highest psychological paralysis. A sniper who can see you is focused. A sniper who can only hear you is spending every neuron trying to locate a threat he cannot find. And a soldier moving through darkness toward a guessing enemy has already won. 3. What happens when there's no choice? His name was Daniel Inouye, Italy, 1945. His unit needed to take a defended ridge. Protocol was clear. Wait for darkness. But the order came at noon. Command needed the ridge by sundown. They climbed in daylight. 4 minutes in, 3 men were dead, not from the ridge, from being seen on the approach. Inouye kept moving, took a grenade to his right arm. His arm stopped working. He pried the live grenade from his own destroyed fist, switched hands, and threw it, then charged 2 more nests, alone, 1 arm, full daylight. He survived, became a U.S. Senator, received the Medal of Honor. But here's what the military actually learned from that ridge. Not that men could do extraordinary things. What they learned was that extraordinary things should never be necessary when darkness is available. 4. The hardest skill in combat isn't shooting. Here's the part nobody expects. The most lethal soldiers weren't the strongest, the fastest, the best shots. They were the ones who could do absolutely nothing for hours. Military psychologists call it action bias. Under stress, the brain defaults to movement, not because moving is safer, because moving feels safer. But on a ridge at noon, moving is what gets you killed. The soldiers who came home shared one specific trait, the ability to suppress every instinct and wait. 6 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours. Completely still, completely silent, waiting for dark. Special Forces selection tests for this specifically. Not strength, not endurance, psychological stillness. Because the soldier who masters stillness owns the night. And the soldier who owns the night owns the ridge. Daniel Inouye did everything right. He was brave. He was trained. He kept moving when most men wouldn't. And 3 of his men died in the first 4 minutes because the ridge could see them. The most dangerous thing on a battlefield isn't the enemy's weapon, it's the enemy's information. And the soldiers who understood that moved only when the information went dark. The right move at the wrong moment is still the wrong move. If you liked the video, subscribe to the channel. In next video, we are going to be breaking more psychological traits of the soldiers, and the science behind it is stranger than you think.